When your child opens up Canvas, it's going to take them to their dashboard. Now, since I'm in student view, it's not going to give me access, but yours is going to have a dashboard and it should have all their courses listed. So if not, then they can just go to courses on the side here and click on Walker Math Grade 7. When they click on that, the first thing that's going to pop up is my home page. When they're ready to work on math, the first thing they're going to do is check in. When they check in, it's going to take them to a Google form, and it'll say Walker Morning Check-in, and they fill that out and submit it. That's the way that I take attendance while they're working remotely. Now, once they check in, after they check in, then they're going to go to my homepage and see Remote Learning Assignments Week 3. And it'll be the most recent week will be at the top. And see, I can see Remote Learning Week 2, Remote Learning Week 1. So the most current week will be at the top. And then they've got to decide, am I an A student or a B student? Group A, of course, comes on Mondays and Tuesdays. Group B's comes on Thursdays and Fridays. Let's assume for this example, you're a Group A student. If you're a Group A student, you would click down here and it says Remote Assignments. Email if you have any questions. So to see what your assignments are for that week, simply click Remote Assignments. This is going to take you to a module page. The module is for week 3A, and it's going to be week 4Bs. So if you, once again, this is for an A student, so this is week 3. You are 3 days ahead of the B group. That's not going to affect you at the end of the year. That's just the only way that we could do math. You have to learn a lesson before you practice it. So Group B, you're not behind. You're behind 3 days, but by the end of the year, you will be fine. Okay, so on day 1, I've got two assignments, two Khan Academy assignments. On day 2, I have an Edpuzzle assignment, and day 3, I have a unit rate. For an A student, this will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For a B student, this will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, if you click on each assignment, it will give you more detail about what that assignment is. So I click on Khan Academy ratio tables, and it's got some instructions of how to do this. For your Khan Academy assignments, you really should make a 100 because you can retake it as many times as you want until you get the grade that you want. So your grade should be a 100 for Khan Academy assignments. For Edpuzzles, you can only take those once. So before you submit your answers, you really need to be sure that you're correct. How do you know you're correct? Well, you can rewatch the video before you answer and then go on. So you can rewatch it 2, 3, 4, 5 times before you answer so that you know that you've got the correct answer. So really, your Edpuzzles should be a fairly good grade. The last thing is Prodigy. And then when I click on that, it tells me that I've got 30 questions in Prodigy, but it also tells me that they're all on unit rate. So I'll know I'm finished when the questions are no longer about unit rate. Parents, how do you know if your child's been working? Well, have them pull up this page, have them pull up their Khan Academy, and they can show you their grade on Khan Academy for ratio tables. They can show you their grade on Khan Academy for identifying proportions with graphs. They can show you their grade on Edpuzzle. The only one they can't show you your grade on is Prodigy, and that will be updated every week on PowerSchool or in Canvas. I hope that helps. If you got any question, let me know.